Well, there's just things that, I like the scene with me and the Ewok. I think that's one of my finer moments. You know, on camera, I don't know if it's that funny, but it's usually funny to me because something funny maybe happened on that day. But they used to film us on the speeders going through the forest and wherever. Well, it would take a really long time because they don't have the effects they do now. This was in 1865. And so I used to sit on that all day, and I would read. And they did a thing at the end that was like a goodie reel. So they had some footage of me reading, going through the thing like that. And oh, I know, here's my most funny scene. Well, I think it was the one where we landed on Cloud City, and Harrison and I had stayed up with the Rolling Stones the night before, like people do. And so we hadn't slept a lot. And it's one of the few scenes where you'll see us laughing. Probably not a good question to answer someone of your age, but it just meant we were, you know when you don't get a lot of sleep and you're like slap happy, I think is the word. So we laugh a lot when we meet Lando, and that is funny to me.
I think we're all going to go back and watch that now.
George. I don't know, because George, I mean, he mainly only directed the first one, but he was a presence, certainly. I don't know, it'd be interesting to see. I think J.J. Abrams is a really talented director. I think it's hilarious that he's directing Star Trek and Star Wars. There's nothing with the word star in it that he was not directing, I heard. So he's really talented, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. Like you, maybe.
In the first film, we met Princess Leia a little bit before that on the Imperial Star Destroyer. You met her much earlier on the page. When you first read the script for A New Hope, what did you think of the character?
Well, awesome. Although I did want to be Han Solo. That was the best part. We got to be like an old sort of like, I don't know, John Wayne type, and that was always a fantasy for some reason. Anyway, no, there was a scene in the original script that they took out because I don't think Peter Mayhew could have lifted me up, and also I guess they couldn't make the sets, but when we were captured on the Death Star, I was underground, hung upside down with yellow eyes, and then Chewbacca had to carry me through water for a couple of pages, and I thought, wow, do I want to do that. But then they took the scene out, so